We're here tonight. We have a special guest, Rob McNally. I almost started saying chef in between his last name.
Rob Chef McNally.
Yeah, that's literally almost what I
I'll
said.
literally get my name changed.
It's your middle name.
Yeah. I'm really excited to have him on the podcast tonight. But before we get into that, we got to talk about Evan's events coming up. I don't have all the dates, but go to the Path Instagram for all the upcoming fights and events. And then with Chef Rob here from Greystone, he's a creative force behind Bucks County's, one of the most respected kitchens, I would say. At least that's what I heard.
I appreciate
That's
that.
in our investigations.
Oh.
This is the Bucks Townies podcast. If you haven't listened to us before, we're Bucks County's #1 investigative journalists doing journalism in Bucks County.
You didn't go too far into me, did you? Because there's some dark there.
Yeah, we're not going to have time to get to any of that.
All right, cool.
So it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
We do know Chef Rob. We have eaten his food. It is delicious, and we welcome him. We're really excited to have you back on the show.
you.
And then when I saw you got the side of your skull tattooed with the Eagles helmet, I was like,
am
yes,
AJ
he's
Brown.
coming. He's coming
I'm
on.
AJ Brown right now. I will not talk about the Eagles. I refuse. I brought my TV into the kitchen.
Oh, no way.
And I said, I'm not going to break it. I'm not going to break it. And it was funny because one of my cooks was cleaning up, and I'm literally hunched down when we're losing at this point. We know we lost, and he's like, "Chef, excuse me," and he's like scared to go past me, and I'm just so defeated, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I think it's more of we needed that, honestly. It was needed.
I agree.
Is that how you feel about it?
Hell yeah, I'm glad it's over.
Because this is the first day back from the game. 'Cause it was we haven't recorded any episodes since Sunday.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
I guess we,
Yeah, I'm glad Patulo's
needed.
gone. It was needed.
It was going to happen next round.
Yeah.
We weren't winning the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
No. Now, the younger teams that are playing now, it's you look at the Patriots, you look at Seattle, you look at the Niners. Again, it's a young football. This coming the next 5 years, I would say at least.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You think we got 5 years until another Super Bowl run?
I think we're a Super Bowl team right now. It's just there has to be coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll be
Can't
back.
blame just one person either. It's we're gonna blame Kevin Patulo. Well, who's telling him what to do? Well, who's telling And Nick Sirianni didn't have a choice in who his offensive coordinator was this year.
Yeah.
Who do you blame?
Gilmore is our lead sports correspondent for the podcast, so I knew we had to get this open and out of the way.
Yeah, I'm just glad it's over, man.
And then I was like,
I didn't even text him.
It's a really long, stressful day at work anyway.
Yeah.
And I was just I wanted to feel something. So I just got my skull tattooed. It was, let me go dig into my head at 10 o'clock at night.
You did it Sunday night?
No, I did it Friday night.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, this is going to make us win. I'm like, no. I just want needles stuck in my head.
That's what I wanted
Friday
to get
at
to.
10 o'clock.
So, I'm a bit superstitious, but you didn't think getting an Eagles tattoo that's close to the game was going to be bad luck?
I didn't think we were going to get past the Niners anyway.
Oh, okay. So it was.
I had hope.
It was a future investment.
Yeah.
Future.
Oh yeah. I
Super
mean,
Bowls.
this tattoo. My mom got me a Randall Cunningham whole outfit as a baby. Right. I used to run around with this helmet.
Crazy thing he says that. My dad just gave me a T-shirt from when I was a baby that's signed by him.
Yeah.
What?
And he gave it to me nonchalant for Christmas in a gift bag, and I opened it up and I was my wife's like, "Oh, this is cool. Whatever." And I was like, "Holy shit! He's just been
crazy.
sitting on this."
Yeah.
Crazy.
Does he know what vintage is worth nowadays?
Yeah, right? That's probably worth a lot.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was like,
Especially
I was like,
Eagles
The
vintage.
baby can't wear this.
Yeah.
I was like, my dad's trying to give it to him. It's not for him. It's still mine.
Yeah, and when I
It
was
doesn't even fit my one leg.
It's as a kid, a really bad ADHD kid, I would just run around with this Eagles uniform on, throwing this football to myself, and I had this helmet on. And, again, growing up in Philadelphia and being the Eagles fan that I am, I was just like, that's a great tattoo.
Have you ever seen the movie Little Giants?
Yeah.
Of course.
Can you pull up the dude in Little Giants that's the pro player's kid who comes in they're like, wait, you're not Boucher? He lies to him.
Who was the one that played him?
I don't know. Maybe he was Jack.
Oh, they're gonna bring.
He was
back
Jack?
Steve. And yeah, maybe it was him. I don't know. Here, it's down here on the bottom.
Oh,
Anyway.
where, right here?
No, it's scroll. Dude, he literally.
Why are
looks
they
like
showing them now? Is my question.
Yeah, that's annoying. I looked.
Yeah, like I don't want to see them now.
All right, refine our search.
Yeah.
So then I'm just gonna look at the movie differently.
Just
now.
type in Little Giants jacked kid.
Oh, I know.
Little Giants Jack kid.
Troy Simmons. Take us to him. ChatGPT, take us. I'm
Google,
saying, like,
take
I'm
us.
sitting here looking at him, and I'm like, damn, that might be the kid from the. That's him.
not.
What the heck?
This is Kilmar.
Dude, this is what AI gave me.
I know ChatGPT's terrible.
On Google, I heard it's terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's better than Apple,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Well,
So, Eagles, maybe you got a tattoo. Anyway, I thought it was great. I saw it online. That kid right
Yeah,
there. Look at
yeah,
him, dude.
yeah.
That's you, dude.
that's me.
You kind of have like an adult vibe from him. What do you
Makes
think?
sense. Yeah, I mean, look at him.
He not now. Adult him, no.
No,
Adult him, he
yeah,
went the
I
wrong
mean,
way.
I can see it. Like the attitude more.
Oh yeah, he definitely has
Yeah, I
the
mean, the
stare.
demeanor.
You have
Yeah,
the stare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
you got it.
that
It's a
makes
compliment, by the way.
sense. It is
compliment.
definitely. I like the Giants player, the little skinny one with the glasses.
With the boogers, that his
Yeah.
mom wrapped him up in the saran wrap.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that
he
kid was
win-
hilarious.
That's what wins Super Bowls. Seriously, that's what wins Super Bowls. That guy right there.
All heart.
Built different. I'm built different.
Great.
So back to the restaurant though, like how have you grown in that space since, like, because the last time we talked to you, we're like just getting ready to make that move. I'm pretty sure, like, we didn't really talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then
So
and then you took over that place, and like a lot's happened since then.
I've been there now a year and a half, and it's been a year and a half, you know, and I guess like evolving from who I was. What was it? 4 years ago.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah.
I met you.
Yeah, and again, it's if you're not evolving, you're not. What are you doing?
Yeah, what
Yeah, I
would
mean,
like
that-
so going to Greystone, like what did that allow you to do differently as a chef? Like, did it open up like a different style to you, or like were you allowed to do things differently there?
I mean, what I think I did is it's like I went back to, like, I've always wanted to really do local sustainable food, right? And in so many words, because a lot of people just overkill that. You know what I mean? Oh, this is local. This is farm to table. It's not unless you know.
It's like a talking point.
It is. It's a talking point. And where is your food coming from? Can you answer me that? How long did it take? What is your butcher's? You know what? Okay, here's a question. What number is your cattle? Can't answer that question. So how really farm to table is it?
Yeah.
It might come from a farm, but how like in depth are you with it?
So like, do you have the ability to go out and like pick your cow?
I can.
Yeah.
And I work with a company now. It's Pat LaFrida in Jersey, he's probably the most America's well-known butcher. And I went to see the meats I get to use, and it was like a $18-20 million dry age room, and it's just you can sit the guy again. This guy's been doing it for God knows how many years, and well known.
Damn, that looks good. This is. Does he have like a restaurant? It has.
No,
his
he's
butcher?
he's a butcher.
So he's just to post some pictures of meat.
Yeah, and
Damn. How much of your time is spent sourcing the food rather than coming up with what you're gonna cook?
equal time, really.
Really?
Because it's like, one, it's seasonal. I will never use something that's not in seasonal. And again, it's also, we're in Pennsylvania, so our seasons are different from North Carolina, Florida, this. It's just because it's in season there doesn't mean it's in season in Pennsylvania.
So you're focusing on
Pennsylvania seasonal food.
just Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So not
that's
even
where
like
I'm
New
at.
Jersey.
I mean, generally it's the same thing. I mean, anywhere in a 100-mile radius, it's almost the same season, right?
Yeah.
Like, going to LaBelle Farms for, let's say, poultry, that's still in a driving range, right? That's still considered a local, right? And I believe like your true locals all the way to Washington from Pennsylvania. But do I rather support Pennsylvania? Absolutely.
So what is like the primary driver for you to do it this way? Like for you personally, because I've eaten your food many a times, and it's obviously at your level you could cook or do whatever you want. Like why this? Like why farm to table? Why local?
Understanding the ingredient.
Yeah.
And
So it's like being able to trust what you're getting so that you can get the end result.
absolutely, because if you don't see again how it has became this, then you don't really understand it. A lot of people just order something and go, "Oh, okay, cool. It's already clean for me. It's already butchered for me. It's already." Then what understanding do you really have of something if you don't go to the grit of how it was produced?
Yeah, we're getting down to like
Yeah.
the micro level.
Yeah.
How long ago would you say you realized, or because you've been a chef for a while, you didn't always think this way? Like, what was that transition like?
I mean, I guess it was more of like the understanding. I mean, it's always been there. Dan Barber started it 20 years ago almost, the True Farm to Table. And, it was really, I guess, experience, like having the experience to understand it more. Like, I can say it's from this farm and, understand it, but like, it's all about experience and like working with, Lancaster Farm Fresh or anything of that sort, Urban Roots. And I can name, handful of places that like, here's a big difference in a vegetable compared to this humongous one that is just that's not supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of restaurants would be like, yeah, well, we want the big one because we're getting more out of it. Well, I don't want that.
Interesting. Did something happen along the way? Like, were you trying to do recipes and you're just like
Sustainability.
couldn't do it?
I think it's sustainability. Because one, I use every part of anything, from the stem to the neck to the anything. If it can, it's going to be used in my food. If I tell you, let's say, all right, here we go. Here, grapefruit, right? I'm using that in 4 different preparations on one dish. I'm going to use it as a sauce. I'm going to use it juicing. I'm going to use it in every which way I can use that and sustainably use.
How often do people, like the customers, like notice what you do on the level that you like? Do you have that old guy that comes up to you that's like, he's like, I saw what you did here, like, or is it just for you?
Word of mouth, I guess, because it's again, if the person who is in front of you, like, I'll speak from a serving aspect, right? And if I'm not giving the knowledge, then how I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It doesn't, but if someone who eats food and knows food, they'll be like, how, or I can see it, or like you were just saying, right? But food knowledge is getting better, but it's still not to the point of where we want it to be.
So do you have to like take time each day with the front of the house and explain to them what they're giving people so that they can pass that on to the customer? Or is that not necessarily important for the experience?
I believe if you change a menu as much as I do, which I do seasonally, and your front of the house staff doesn't know what they're selling, again, there's no point of me doing as much as I'm doing.
When you change the menu seasonally, like how difficult is that abrupt change? Because it always seems like we're in transition. It doesn't ever seem like we're in the season. We're always kind of like moving.
I swear to God, I'll turn around and I have to change a menu.
Yeah,
it's literally that I'll feel like I change one, prep list, order guide, training, And then all of a sudden, a week later, I'm like, oh, it's spring.
And you can't get something, so you're forced to.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, again, if like you're trying to be, again, sustainable, local, you have to continue to change. And it's by the time you get through a menu and fully trained, and you're like, hey, guys, you got a new menu.
Yeah.
But
that's the vibe there.
It's
expected of you.
It's expected. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
How much are the customers, like, what do you think that does for the customers? Because a restaurant like that is, in my opinion, probably catering to a decent amount of, like, regular or local people just based upon where it is. Like, you're drawing from Jersey, you're drawing from far distances, but on, like, a Tuesday, you're pulling from, like, Newtown, Wrightstown, like, the immediate area. Like, does it, like, help
and they don't
the
want
restaurant?
and the thing is, it's, again, I've been cooking in Bucks County for 8 years, at least. 2014, so that's 12. Gee,
Yeah, I didn't want to hit him,
Yeah.
but
numbers are hard. But yeah, 12 years. So it's like, I'm not in the city either, where it's like, you know, your Tuesday people aren't your weekend people. They don't want certain things. They want the basics. You know what I mean? So that's sort of where my cooking also has like almost evolved to at this point. It's like that comfort food that like you can sit and remember at like a Sunday table, or, you know, growing up, and, you know, I respect culture a lot. You know, different types of cuisine. So it's like I can bring out cultures, and do it in an elevated, comforting way.
yeah. I know, like, when we eat in your restaurant, we go there because it's, like, comfortable. It's not, but it's a nice place, but it's also, like, reliable. It's nearby. Like, we're very privileged to have places like that around here that, you know, you might not know about them, but when you do get to find them, it's like, okay, thank God.
And that's, you know, like I said, that's where I'm at now. And it's a good place to be at, you know, but it just like you said, it's like a menu. It's like it consistently changes.
What when you're in the winter, the summer, the spring, like which season or transition is the most difficult to make?
Fall and winter.
How come?
If you would, okay, here it is. If you would have asked me 6 years ago what was the hardest, I would say fall and winter, right? But now I've changed that, where fall and winter is actually my favorite because it keeps me in a box and really tests me as a chef, because you have ingredients that are this big in summer and spring because all these things are coming out, right? Your corns, your tomatoes, your all this stuff that's available to you. And then you go to, you know, in Pennsylvania, where you have a box that's this big. Now you have to figure this out, and you have to be creative, and you have to not, you know, have squash on 36 of your menu items. You know what I mean? You can't just have pumpkin all over the place in fall. You know what I mean? And
do you think that's like a cop out?
Pumpkin?
When like people that just like slam the menu with pumpkin or squash or something like that, or sometimes it's like you go eat someplace and you're like, I see what they had to do.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
they had to put squash and everything because that's like what's hot right now.
Just root vegetables everywhere.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's like, but if you have the knowledge, you gotta understand there's a lot of root vegetables.
Yeah,
there's beets, there's parsnips, there's sweet potatoes, there's 46 different squashes. I could tell you 10 off the top of my head. You can use that in different ways. You can, you know, again, that little box I got pushed into years back really opened my eyes to understand what creativity really is.
Gilmar's over here. We need like an amen button. I hear Gilmar like over. I'm not even looking at him. I can feel him just amen. Amen.
It's
to
also
that.
too.
Amen
It's
to
like,
that, brother.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
I'm sorry. I had to do it.
It's the same thing. It's like, okay, well, coming from like, you know, growing up with not much of a like welfare, right? You think of that, right? You think of a struggle when eating when you're a kid, right? There's only so many things you can eat.
Yeah, Oreos.
Right? Or we had
Oreos, brisk iced tea, Mountain Dew.
Mine was.
Some kids were into Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
That's the food groups right there.
That's a good food group.
It's
I used
everything.
to eat that today.
I got some double stuff screaming my name.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But it's with
2010
whole milk. Local
Whole
dairy
milk.
farm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
good shit, dude.
Game changer here.
Yeah, that is a game changer.
But like I said, it's all about, like, sometimes chefs have too many options, and you could put too much on a plate because you have too many options. There's 36 garnishes. There's this. There's that. I don't do all that.
Do you think when you get to a certain point in the year, is there like things that you always do each year, or every year it's different?
I would say, like, sometimes I go back to something that worked. Absolutely.
You were like, yeah, that hit last year.
Yeah,
Plate hits.
yeah, absolutely. But do I plate differently? Do I, manipulate a vegetable differently? Do I, yeah, of course. Like,
What's your staple? Like for the if you had
terrible question to ask us.
really? No,
Never
for
ask chef that
for
question.
you, like if you were gonna make yourself something.
Mac and cheese.
Okay.
Oh, I love mac and cheese.
Yeah, see, that's
dude.
what I want. I didn't want to know what like
Yeah.
the steak. I wanted to know what he wanted
Or
to eat.
tacos.
Tacos.
It's
But like, are we doing like when we say mac and cheese? Are we doing like Velveeta?
fuck it. Ooh, yes. Sorry, you two.
We got so far into it. I think we're safe.
We're 20 minutes in. We're good.
We're safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
You're
good,
safe.
didn't I?
You did good, dude.
Yeah.
It's for
Velveeta,
the algorithm. We got to get the views from my guy.
Yeah, like Velveeta mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have a choice, but 2026, I made where I got to start eating better. I'm 36 years old now, dude. I
You're
can't eat, like-
36. I'll be 39 on Sunday.
That's crazy.
like, I was watching this stand-up, Kevin Hart's new stand-up, and he talks about, like, when you get older, like, you can't just, like, come back from injuries anymore.
That's true.
And it's true. Like, my body does things nowadays where I'm just like, I got to start doing something about that one. You know what I mean?
We're
I
gonna have
gotta
to call the
more
professional.
water, more cardio, more this, vitamins. Like, when you get older, and again, I've been doing this 21 years in the restaurant industry, you got to do more than just the everyday grind of.
You guys don't take good care of yourselves usually.
Terrible.
I don't know too many chefs that are
Virus.
actually like, like I think Nick and Steve do well because they're on their own schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody that's on like the grind,
It's tough.
Yeah,
everything's backseat.
But you got to look at this as like, and I've watched this recently, and it's the chefs that last are the people who worry about that stuff.
I would say that longevity in any profession.
Yeah.
You're like a professional athlete in a way
Yeah.
because you're on your feet all the time. You're lifting things. You're like your job's physical.
There's
Even
pressure.
even if the knife is sharp
Yeah.
And
or the stress probably
that's
is
the
probably
whole
a large one.
That's another thing too. It's like, mental workouts, right? You got to understand who you are as a person to be able to run multi-million-dollar businesses at points.
Well, I think you're running like there's the financial bucket, there's the leadership bucket, there's planning, the future planning, the vision.
My head just started hurting as
You know what I'm saying?
this.
Like you're I think being a chef, you're almost also like a chemist because you have to know like all those rules and properties.
Babysitter.
Yeah, exactly.
Teacher.
The role of executive chef is, I'm glad to hear you're taking care of yourself.
Not yet. Completely.
Aspirations, the future.
Aspirations.
But we're talking future Rob is taking. I'm glad to hear future Rob's taking care of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Visualization.
What was it? Clean butts and fresh cuts all 2026.
Clean butts, fresh cuts. I mean, you always have a pretty fresh haircut. I'm not gonna lie.
Got to do something.
What is it like? What is that like? Have you always been like?
Yeah,
Clean-
since
clean.
16, I got my hair cut every 2 weeks. Now I'm at every week because, again, when you get older, your hair grows faster when you take vitamins. And like I'm in the like
Vitamin hair growth.
And it's like, again, do you really want to see someone like come out of a kitchen that just prepared your food? Like
No,
just
that's one thing that was
grizzly
like
and-
you always like are high and tight and clean. Like it was one thing.
I don't want someone preparing my food that looks like a sloppy person. So I'm not going to do that for another person either.
It makes a lot of sense. It checks out.
You have to, I believe. Like, if you go into a restaurant, you see this guy come out of the kitchen with, dirt all over him or haircut nothing, and script. Just I'm gonna be like, all right, well, my food has something in it that I don't want.
Where'd that come from? Is that from just your training or just?
Yeah, training. I mean, I've worked in military style kitchens like that. Your fingernails need to be clean. That all has to be done. But at the same time, it's knowledge. It's like knowing what people want. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people don't want a sloppy person preparing what's going into their mouth.
Yeah, it's
the truth. So I try to keep up again with how I look, my appearance, my nails, all the above.
Especially if you're in an establishment that you're in. Typically, it's I would consider like a fine dining place.
So are you saying if you're at like a hot dog stand, it's okay to be dirty?
I mean, no, but you're gonna get that. But no, I don't think that's
dirty
okay.
water dogs.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
All right.
No, I want a guy who's preparing my glizzy to be clean.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. But you're gonna
because glizzies are on the rise, dude.
They are on the rise.
I covet.
Glizzies are on the rise.
Yeah.
They're throwing Wagyu and truffles on glizzies.
We had a Wagyu glizzy at Lark, I think it was. Or,
we did somewhere. Yeah. Somewhere like that. We had
one.
Yeah.
We've invested money in glizzy research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're talking to a guy who used to eat them for dinner from 7-Eleven, so I'm all for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
On the rollers.
A roller dog done right is a dog done well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I live in Marsville, so it's not really done right.
Yeah, you got to respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the closest roller I know is probably in like Jackson, New Jersey, near like the dirt bike tracks on like the side of the road.
They got good rollers.
Yeah, like you gotta have like if someone's got like a hot dog stand and they've dedicated themselves to it.
They dedicate it to the dog.
Yeah, you pull up and there's like a Ford Excursion with like a supercharger out of the hood hooked up to a hot dog thing. This guy's serious about hot dogs.
Serious about hot dogs.
Yeah.
He probably owns a speedboat just from
I'd
hot
go
dog
there
money.
daily then.
Yeah, this guy's.
I would literally. He would have all of my money.
Do you ever go to that?
I love a good glizzy.
Do you ever go to that place, Dilly's, up on the river above New Hope?
No, I've heard about it though.
Yeah, I bang with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check and make sure there's a real place.
just to make sure. So
Dilly's,
I'll go up
in
there
case.
and
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to get.
Where's
sued.
the glizzies at?
We'll have to get them on, because I think they're like dynasty family. I think they'd be like
Billy's.
No.
Dilly. Why don't you just type in a location, say New Hope?
New Hope
Dilly's
Glizzy
Corner.
Place.
Dilly's Corner. Yeah, that's it.
Dilly's at Central Bridge.
That's it. That's the spot.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it part of ice
Dude,
cream?
look how many reviews they have. 996. It's almost 5 stars.
They are popping, dude.
Yeah, they have
Instagram.
they have milkshakes.
They have milkshakes.
Yeah, but
it's an ice cream place too, right? It's right on Main Street.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
If you don't know about this place, Gilmar, you need to get about it.
That's crazy. Yeah, it looks like I'm making a trip soon.
Yeah, their Instagram's not. They could do better with the gram. They're not representing how significant this place is.
Damn. Look at that. All right.
You get a better website as well.
What's cool? Yeah, what's cool about it is like when you pull in there, it's in like one of those types of parking lots that like
It's actually a French bakery right there.
people get stressed out in this parking lot because there's like people in line in the street. Like
I mean,
it's on
do
a
you
road.
want anything else
No,
than to not be stressed out at a hot dog place? Because that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you got to get in and out.
Yeah.
Sit in the car and you just watch people panic.
Yeah.
Oh, they're closed for the season.
Yeah, because I mean, people aren't going for walks and eating hot dogs in the middle of winter.
I would.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but we're
Man, I was actually
we're in
thinking
the
about doing
cut.
it right after this.
Me too. Damn.
Yeah, I'm not. When this place opens, though, I tell you what, I like Ariel will be like, we'll go, and then I'll just gorge myself, and she'll be like, all right, I think we should take like 2 weeks until we come back. Just can we,
Dude, you're gonna
like I'm not telling you what to do, but like 2 weeks later, I'm like, you know what we should do together? And she's like, Glizzy's.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go for a ride.
Yeah.
Happen at the hot. We're here.
Yeah.
You got projects nearby. You're gonna stop in.
Yeah, dude, I did.
Like
I
one of my things is like I want to go on like a road trip for apple fritters and Glizzies.
I think that
To
type
find the two of the best.
that type of trip deserves like a sponsored wrapped vehicle and like a cameraman.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just like that's the type of journey you're gonna want to document the whole thing.
It's like a gumball rally.
Yeah, like
With food.
yeah. But instead of 28 hours, it's 28 days.
Yeah. Holy shit.
That's a gumball. I think the gumball. Do you know what the gumball rally is?
No.
It's New York to L.A.
Okay.
Like the gumball is like how fast can you get there?
Mm-hmm.
And the record right now is I think it's an Audi A4 or A6 deck made to look like a police car. And the record's like 28 hours or something like that.
That's unreal.
25
hours.
Okay, yeah. See, it's a Camaro that was made to look like a police car. Or Audi, 2016 Audi S6.
What the heck?
Averaging 112 miles per hour.
That's just cruising too for that person too.
Yeah. Overall team, 25 hours, 39 minutes in the Audi.
Damn.
The next fastest was a 2015 BMW 535. And they always have like, when you look at these cars, they have like every jamming radar detector and navigation thing up all at the same time.
Bet, dude.
They're like, Waze over here, we got to move roads. change lanes, shut the lights out.
This shit's nuts.
Yeah, so it's Audi made to look like a Ford Taurus.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Holy
Yeah, that car is
shit.
stupid famous.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
They even got the little decal. on
Yeah,
it.
look at the yeah.
It is a Audi.
Isn't that hilarious?
And they put that's great.
Yeah, so we need to
It looks like a Ford, but it says okay.
we need to get you linked up with these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to all the glizzy places. and
Yeah,
the Audi,
we need the world record time for glizzy trips.
Where would you go? Like around where?
Start in New York.
The Coney.
I mean, is there any other places that are Chicago? Chicago has
Chicago.
Chicago
probably got some dogs.
They got some dogs.
Maybe St. Louis.
St. Louis. I haven't heard anything about St. Louis though.
I feel like it's up and coming.
I feel like they got food.
Like not for glizzies though.
They might. They got a lot of fat people down there.
They got food, brother. They do.
I feel like people down there eat, dude.
Yeah,
They're smoking
but-
glizzies.
I'm all for a smoked glizzy.
Yeah,
Like that's more of a sausage sandwich though.
possibly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we might have to skip
Like I
the
want
St.
the
Louis.
hot dog. You know what I mean?
So it sounds like
that's
we're
a
going-
northern thing, I believe, right?
We
A
might
northern-
only go to New York and Chicago.
Well, you want it boiled? What do you mean? You want it grilled? What are you talking?
A dealer's choice, really. You know what I mean? Like I want to know what is your best glizzy and how are you preparing it?
Okay.
And like I don't want all the fixings on it. I want to taste the glizzy. That's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't onion, no sauerkraut, nothing.
You want to hear something crazy?
Let me hear it.
I'm a chef that don't like onions.
Oh, my dad's the same way. Chef doesn't like onions.
That's crazy. I ordered
I've
Italian
eaten
food the
them
other night. I had
in
onions on my chicken parm.
30,000 different ways too to try to like them.
Really?
Not even
Just can't do-
caramelized. What?
What's the texture?
Yeah, and I had to eat them all the time because I had to taste. So like I have to, I have on one of my dishes I confit them in duck fat, right? Just these little cipollini onions. I'm like, fuck, I gotta taste this right now. And I'll go
But
in.
you know it's good.
I know it's good, yeah, but it's like it's a texture. Like I don't like
That's such a
celery because of the
wild
texture thing too, because of that texture, like to an onion, celery. That's weird.
What?
Oh, dude, I love the onions on anything because it's just like adds that crunch.
Yeah.
Guess that's
It
not for
doesn't
you.
do it for me.
I like that sweetness it adds.
Like
too.
there's a lot of people that don't like mushrooms. I'm like, you are not a good person.
I like mushrooms.
Yeah,
I love mushrooms.
Straight up truth. Went on a date one time years ago. Going great. She didn't like onions. I was like, I'm not ever gonna talk to you again. I like onions that much. I'm like, I could just see myself like hating you in 10 years because you're like, I'm not cooking onions. That's literally shout. I'm not even kidding.
That's actually really spot on
Oh
when you
my
think
God.
about it.
You got if like you,
Imagine like going to an investor like to open my own restaurant. I go, but I don't like onions. They're gonna go, nah.
you're like an onion farmer.
Yeah.
So what the fuck you mean, Rob?
Yeah, no.
Oh, there, dude.
Yeah.
I got like 36 minutes.
You did
without
it.
the
You
F-bomb.
did it. Yeah, it was about 36.
Nice,
yeah.
dude.
for
Yeah,
you,
dude. We're getting better, dude. We're growing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like the urge to curse.
No.
It's leaving.
Yeah, honestly, it's definitely. I try.
Yeah.
I try, and then I'm
Do you ever
just
like curse in front of an old person? It really makes you question your life. Like if you're in public in like a Wawa or a Wegmans, and you just drop like the F-bomb, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then they just look at you. Like like, you're a terror. First of all,
Like you
I have
cut their
head
dog.
tattoos anyway, so they're already looking at me like this, right? In a,
Yeah.
a Bucks County Wegmans, you know?
Oh yeah.
So,
But they
and
don't
then I
know.
drop the F-bomb, and then they're like, we knew it.
Yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah, we knew it.
Yeah. See, like I think the generation shifted a little bit though, because like we have friends that are tattooed in a way where you're like, dude, you're not hard, dude. Look at these tattoos, man. We all know you're rich and soft.
Yeah.
Like, you ever see a guy like that? He's got like a throat tattoo, or like, I forget one of our friends. I literally called it. I didn't even know. I was like, bro, you look like you got lips tattooed on your neck, you piece of.
Oh, we know who it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's, yeah. And he literally looked at me. He's like, fuck.
Yeah,
He
dude.
pulled his neck over, and I was like, bro, and I didn't even know him that long.
Yeah.
I was like, you look like you got lips tattooed on you.
That was so funny.
Yeah, there's a lot like,
And
or when people start in
It's
their
not
first
even
tattoos,
about
like, a
like
throat.
again, like it's
He's into
not
it.
even about being like a tough guy to have tattoos, because again, it's like like you said, everyone has them.
Yeah, so like,
But
the
I'm
old people
also
aren't
very I'm
involved in.
I'm not a soft-spoken person either. I'm not. Like,
You fit your look. Like,
So-
your persona is valid to your look. Sometimes you meet people and you're like when you meet like a really big, like 6'8" black guy and he's got a squeaky voice. You're like, oh, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't make sense. Like when I talk to you, I'm like, I totally just be like, he was angry today in the kitchen, and that's why the food's great.
Yeah.
He yelled
The
at the
angrier
onions.
I am, the better the food is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
cook with
change-
Well, no, I mean, again, I'm getting old, dude. I don't want to be angry anymore.
Yeah.
Like, again, blood pressure, and that's...
Anger
it's-
only takes you so far in a career, and then you got to reinvent yourself.
Yeah. Like,
You got a puppy now. That's your switch, dude. Your switch from
you know
angry
you know,
Rob.
like how when like men get like a Harley Davidson, and it's like their midlife crisis.
Yeah.
That was my midlife crisis.
Your dog?
And she is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
One of.
Like it goes, it's like, all right, here's cooking, right? And then then here's Raina. And I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see my dog when I get home.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's
sometimes, again, when I get home and she does some shit that's an asshole puppy shit, damn it, that's 3 straight. I just cursed. Almost there.
It's passion.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I didn't miss you for 30 seconds. And then I'll sing her a song or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But then, again, I don't want people around her. I want her to be an obedient, dog that will kill for me, basically, if I need her to. But, like, behind closed
life's
doors,
tough in wrestling.
I'm close, like, kissing her face, and I love you so much. Good night. Like, I tell her good night 4 times a night. At least. I
She's
love
still
you.
young. You'll be sleeping with her someday.
It's really hard not to. And
Yeah.
like she does this thing where she gets up on the deck, and that means rub my back, right? And she would like extend her big ass body. At 6 months old, she's probably as tall as me. But that's what she wants. I'm just like, all right, we can go up. You can come lay with me now. And I'm like, no, I can't fall into it. You have to go back into the crate. And like, again, the obedience training is hard when you want to have a dog sometimes. That's like, oh, it's cuddly, but it's like, my dog's not a cuddly dog. My dog's a full-bred Cane Corso. And you're going to know when you're walking near her.
It's fit, dude. It fits your character.
I thought the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
now the motorcycle has to come, and now that, the Ram
And the
Florida
s- and-
F-150
and the
has to
sidecar?
come. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the dog has to fit the character.
Yeah.
She's already, like, muscles coming out. I'm like, this is my dog.
Have you gotten any inclination to do like the Suge Knight, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, like gold chain, black turtleneck picture with her yet?
That would be amazing, actually. Why have
The
I
fact
not
that you
got
haven't
that?
thought about
I'm trying to
that
get her
is-
sponsored. That's the thing. It's like, I'm not just doing this work, like, the extra work after work. Like, again, the 4 miles that, training her at 2:00 in the morning for guard for nothing. Like, I'm reaching out to Bully Max. Hey, look at her. She's looking good, right? Send me food. Or, like, shit, I got her a Comfort hoodie. Did you ever see that brand, Comfort?
Yeah.
And I put it on her. First of all, I was like, you do not look like a Cane Corso. Take that off. But I got her a picture with her. I'm like, send me something. Tag them on Instagram. And they, like, reposted it on TikTok. But I'm like, okay, I'm looking for free merchandise here. Not
Yeah.
a repost here.
Yeah.
They know.
Yeah.
They're like, look at this thirsty
So like
guy.
it's crazy, but like she's gonna be a part of like my brand though too. Like how I look at it, she's a part of my brand. She's the other thing that I have other than the kitchen.
Yeah.
So
What's he doing?
Yeah, I mean, I have seen her on your Instagram.
she's the only thing I've ever posted was her, and there she is right there. Look at her, my little girl.
That's awesome. What do you have? What are you working on for the next season? Like anything exceptional? What do we got coming up? Like, what are you pumped about?
What am I pumped about?
Besides the glizzy season. Can you do a glizzy
2000
for us? Can we have like a glizzy night where you like make glizzies and we bring the guys in?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I
that'd
would
be
love to do that.
sick.
Dude, what if we promoted that? Like glizzy night. But like it was like his seasonal take on the glizzy.
I wouldn't go. I would just make it glizzy night too. We don't have to make it what
Yes.
it's not. You know what I mean?
Mac and
I hate
cheese.
when I have to do something like that though. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like go into something like a glizzy and be like, all right, I got to make it fine dining.
Yeah, we should
Or
do is
elevated.
like we
I'm
should
like,
do
I
like
just
a,
want to eat a glizzy,
we should
dude.
do a fake wine tasting with the glizzies.
Oh.
And just like
Yeah.
everybody can tell their wives, be like, yo, we're going, it's like a sophisticated night.
Yeah.
They don't need to know we're going out.
Or just make it a whole bourbon or a bourbon night.
Yeah, bourbon night.
Yeah, bourbon and glizzies.
Yeah.
Bourbon and glizzies. That's fire.
Yeah, you can have it. I'm coming though.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll fuck up some
Whoa.
glizzies.
That's my pork that's on my menu now.
That's not what's that? What's the sauce?
It's a sauce I make from ham stock. I use chicken stock, turmeric, apples, onions, and I just reduce the hell out of it, and you get that beautiful color, and it tastes like something that should go with a beautiful piece of pork.
Yeah. Do you ever go on vacation? Like, do you ever like go away?
That's so funny. I don't know what the last time I went anywhere, it wasn't Pennsylvania, was to another restaurant in another state.
And you worked there? You
I had
stashed?
stage there.
Yeah.
Our last time I went, I was in Chicago at shout out to Joe Flam. His restaurant. I staged there for a week, and as I was there, I was like in the middle of Chicago, beautiful city. I'm like, what if I just like didn't have to work in a restaurant today and like went to go, look at Chicago. I'm like that. I wish.
Yeah, but that's just not your thing.
Not yet.
Yeah. What do you think has to happen for you to feel like that's what, you're cool with doing stuff like that, like for yourself? Traveling, vacationing.
I think I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, again, I'm 36, dude. Like, how much more of, like, the cliche grind that we go through is going to be a part of that? Like, you know what I mean? It's cliche at this point.
Yeah, I think
Like,
once you get into your
restaurant
30s,
workers
it's
have
like
to
not
be
cool.
in a restaurant 1 million hours a week, and all they do is the restaurant. No, like, we have to dead that now. And I've seen it, and it's being brought to light more. We need lives other than the kitchen. We need lives other than the front of the house. Because what it's doing is burning people out of our industry.
Yeah, I kind of look at it like the same way, like stand-up comedians just go do things in order to get inspiration for material. It's like you kind of have to like not be writing or not be making the next menu, so you can go out in the world and be like, damn, like I didn't never know this could be like that.
Eating and, like I said, it's like I love going to other restaurants. I just really do. It's like, I have a circle of people that are around me who own really successful restaurants.
Yeah.
And, going to just hang out with them and have, pull out their ideas and stuff of that sort. It's like, if I didn't have that, I would think I know something.
What do you think it is about you that makes those type of people like rely on you so much? Because like you're such an important, like if you want to be a restaurateur, like having a Rob in your team or on your team rather is
dedication.
Yeah.
I mean, I give what I give, and I don't sugarcoat it at all, and I don't bullshit.
So it's almost like you need to find like the next group that kind of wants you to go do those things and bring it back.
Yeah, and like,
or the people you work with now might feel that way, and you just aren't doing it.
It is, and I've, again, 21 years later, dude, I've been in so many kitchens, and I've been in so many restaurants where I've watched 3 Michelin stars. I watched, a restaurant you can't get a reservation for in a year. I've watched all this stuff, and to gain all of that knowledge, but I also latch on to those people, right? I was told to be a sponge when I first got in. Be a sponge and really take in what matters, because you can also take in what doesn't matter. And again, like in the beginning, I'm starting to understand it more, and I'm glad it's being brought to light. Like, we don't have to be in the kitchen 1,000 hours a week. We don't. And chefs do better sometimes not cooking when they're creating, when they're, doing that stuff. It's like, if I'm in my kitchen all the time, it's actually set me back. So
That's interesting to think about.
When you get to a certain level, though, too, it's like, I don't want young cooks to take it as like, okay, you don't have to put the grind in either. Because I started as a dishwasher. I started as dishwasher, line cook, sous chef, CDC, all the above. I grinded that, all right? None of that was just given to me.
Would you ever step back from being a head chef and like do more like consulting or do something like that? Yeah.
Do I think I can not be in the mix?
Yeah, because you kind of seem like you like that.
I love it. Yeah, but I want to be able to choose to be in the mix at this point. I don't want to have to be in the mix. It's the mix is I've already been in. Again, I've been burned. I've been literally almost burned my leg off. You know what I mean? I've been in it so long now that it's like I want to choose when I'm in the mix now. I want to choose to work on a station with a cook if I want to. I want to choose to run an expo station. I want to be able to make sure I'm literally just want to walk around and create the menu and work with someone who's under me that sees my vision. That's what I want to do. Again, I'm not getting any younger. You know what I mean? It's like your body only allows you to do so much. If you're not taking care of it, you're malnourished, you don't drink enough water. There's so much. I was just at the doctor's on Monday. They're like, what do you do? And I'm like, this. And they're like, what do you do other than that? Okay, well, we need to start getting you back on track because your body's about 50. Of course. I'm 21 years in the industry. Of course my body's 50. And, it's crazy because it's like, did I ever think I was going to get to this point, though? I always thought I was going to be the grinder. I always thought I was going to be I'm in it. Let's be in the fire. I'm like, I'm not anymore.
When did you realize that, like, you
Probably
are
really
the guy?
Recently.
Yeah?
Recently.
Like maybe 15 minutes ago? Like it's happening right here on the show?
No.
Okay. That happens to me sometimes when we're talking to people. I'm like, I leave here, I'm like, oh, damn.
It was just like, it's been 4 years in the making almost.
Yeah, since you moved into the new role.
Yeah, and it's like understanding that it's like I still know that I have things to learn. And then like I've been brought money. Like, here, let's open. I didn't think I was ready. I've been offered a lot. You know what I mean? But it's like the position chef, right? I remember I opened the Salt House in New Hope. I had the server call me chef, and I'm like, don't call me that. Don't call me that. I didn't feel it yet. Right? You feel that experience when it happens. It's like, doctors don't go to school for 12 years. And, as soon as they're in, grad school, they're being called doctor. It doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, or at least it should. And you kind of need to earn the stripes.
I've had to, like I said, open a restaurant and not know what the hell I'm doing to understand that I'm not ready for this. I have, again, Salt House. And no idea what I was doing walking into that place. Thank God I had a friend who seemed a lot higher of me than I was ready for, but I also had that experience though, too, of how to do that. But I also have the experience of a lot of different, teachings, I guess you could say, not just in cooking, what it's like to really be a manager and really be a teacher, because that's the most important thing.
Is that what drives a kitchen?
If I don't have a good kitchen, like guys that literally will take a bullet for me or vice versa, it's not going to work.
What do you think, like, how do you build trust?
That dynamic.
And how do you build that? Like, what comes first, the chicken or
Trust.
the egg? Like, you have to trust them before they trust you.
But they also have to trust me.
But what happens first?
Well, it matters if you're walking into a kitchen that you are, you're adopting, right? Because I can go into a kitchen and it's already stocked, right? That cook's there, that cook's there, that cook's there. Now you have to prove why you're telling me what to do.
You're coming into their environment, so you have to prove to them as much as they have to prove to you.
And that's all I've done in the last 8 years was prove. And I'm over it now at this point. Like, I won't walk into another kitchen and prove anything to anyone anymore. I don't have anything to prove.
So what does that look like next time? Whether it's next year or 5 years ago? If you just walk into a place.
My team, all around.
So
from the front of the house to the back.
Hand selected.
Yeah, my day-to-day.
That's what it takes to go into a role like that right off the bat?
I think that's what I want, absolutely. Because I want the like-minded people around me. Because then I won't be angry. And I won't my blood pressure won't be high.
Yeah, because everybody's at the same
level. They do what they do. They're there to do a job that we all feel the same way.
How hard would it be to put a team together like that?
It's not easy. It costs money.
That's it? It's just you got to pay the players?
Yeah. I mean, you think about this. It's like, all right, so when you're going to eat, you got to pick what you want to eat, right? It's, you're going to Applebee's or you're going to go to this place. It's same thing with hiring staff. You want somebody with experience, or do you want to take the time to train the person? Especially in the industry, right? It's like I could take somebody straight off the streets and teach them how to be a prep cook. That's easy.
Is it, though?
You can't teach them to give a shit about the food you want them to cook, though.
So you kind of need them to care, and then that's what
you look for. Trust is another thing too. It's like they have to understand that it's everything to you. And I've taken cooks just like that who don't give a shit. They just want the money. And what comes from that is, like, again, it's you have to trust that this is my life.
Yeah, I heard a quote today about a guy he's like, hey, I'm looking at your cup to see if you have enough, and you're looking at my cup to see if I got more than you. He goes, we are not the same. Is it kind of like that? Yeah,
but you also got to meet people where they're at, right? Like, I'm not here to make you want to become a chef either. All I want you to do is care about what you're doing.
Even if it's just cutting the celery.
Exactly. As long as you do that the best way you can without taking shortcuts, then you're good with me.
How do, say, not, green, but I'm like an up-and-comer in the culinary world. Like, how do I get in front of someone like you, or how do I get a job with some, like, how are you meeting people to, like, put these teams together? Because you don't just go to LinkedIn or, Jobber.
I've just around here, I've worked with a lot of people who I would hand select, right?
So you can just call one person.
I can call them.
I'm looking for this guy.
But it's also, what that took to be able to do that, though?
21 years.
I can call these people and say, okay, what do you get paid? I'll give you that. Would you want to come? Not, you should come, because now it's your choice. I don't steal people either.
Yeah.
If they're happy, then stay where you're at.
How do you, when you're talking to someone, how do you, like, figure that out without,
I will have their relationship that they'll tell me that.
Oh, so someone will probably come to you and be like, dude, this place is a sinking ship. Yeah. I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Is that how it's mostly?
In the industry, absolutely. 100%. I'm in the sinking ship. I just want to get out of it and need a job. I forgot countless amounts of people.
Yeah, so do you avoid, like, restaurant drama, like things you hear with, like, that restaurant that closed recently in Newtown and different things like that. I'm not gonna like.
Yeah,
we don't need to talk about names specifically, but like,
yeah.
At this point in your career, do you have like spidey sense?
Yeah.
That you kind of be like, these guys aren't
100%. Like, for instance, like it's not that my cooks aren't my friends that I wouldn't do, but like we're not going out, we're not hanging out. Me and managers all hang out. Like, you're very further away from my personal life
because you've learned those lessons.
I've learned those lessons.
Yeah.
Never shit where you eat. And that's big. Again, even when it comes to, any of that, it's like, you're not going to know my personal life. I have a personal life and it's mine. Yeah. What you see from me is what I do professionally. That's it. I mean, like I said, people come to me about like, hardships at home, stuff like that. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'll give them a shoulder to, sit on because I still care. I still do. And then like, that's one thing, again, I believe that my cooks or any staff, it's like, they know that I care about them, not just about the business. Because that's another thing. There's a lot of people need to understand another thing that's changing. It needs to change. People are people. Because in our industry, people aren't people, right? I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care. This person died. Your dog just ran away. It's okay. Just go to service. And we have to get rid of that. Because if we're not seeing people as people, that's a sinking ship.
Do you think that's what's causing the restaurant industry to like kind of shudder right now? Because ever since COVID, the number one thing you hear is like there's not enough people or not enough good people. It's like what's happening.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody's
burnouts.
complaining about service.
I mean, what happens is burnouts too. It's like, again, you get good people and you don't pay them well, or you burn them out. They're walking at this point. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need it. And I'm glad that the industry is starting a little bit better. It's like to understand the mental health and what it really takes to do our day to day.
Do you think like prices and like the customer? Because I kind of, in my opinion, like I'm in a very privileged place at this point, and I'm aware of that. Like I get to go eat and not really worry about the check. What do you think has to happen on the customer side to make these improvements for the restaurant? Because like if people like me aren't cool with spending X number of dollars on certain things, like you can't only open the restaurant 5 days a week for everybody to have off those two. Like those things, it's almost like a societal shift, not necessarily a restaurant shift.
Yeah, and we've watched different fluctuations all through the whole industry. I mean, credit cards, the price of this, price of that. And I don't believe in someone paying for my experience and what I do, right? So what I try to do is I price accordingly to what I'm paying. Obviously, I'm not doing it for free, but at the same time, I'm not going to kill you over pricing. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that. Like, and I feel like
Are you talking about like the vendors?
Yeah. Like if I know I'm paying something per pound, you guys aren't paying much, like $1,000 more than what I'm paying. Like it's just, people will kill you in these up and coming areas or money areas, and they'll produce you crap for $60 a plate, where I'm giving you the quality and for what I'm almost paying at the same time.
Yeah.
You're not paying for, again, 21 years of experience or my training here and this and that and what I'm that I'm utilizing.
How do you balance that with like the business side and like the ownership and the investors that like want to see the returns from the place?
Well, of course you have to see that. I mean, no matter what, there's a certain percentage cost that you have to see. You have to see in a bar restaurant, you want anywhere from a 28 to a 30%, right? And that's in food
gross
costs.
Or net?
And that's in your food costs, right?
Okay.
And like what you're paying for food to what your to what your profit, right?
Gotcha.
In a higher end, you want anywhere from a 32 to a 34, right? And I keep in that margin because, again, sustainability, right? I utilize things in so many different ways that, I can build a dish with 2 ingredients.
Do you ever take a risk and like go a little bit outside that price to see if it'll work?
Well, it's called the 80-20. So the 80-20 is that you build, well, it started at 70-30 in fine dining. 80-20 now is what you want to rely on. 80% of your menu makes you money. 20% of your menu is your truffles, is your expensive items that's not going to sell as much or you can play with.
Yeah, but they're like the little trophy.
Yeah, like, again, they're like my little garnishes. You know what I mean? Again, my truffles, my caviar and stuff like that. I got to try to move those high-end items in there and make sure it makes my cost.
What is it about like Bucks County that draws you to Bucks County? Like what is it about this place specifically that because you're really talented. It's evident. I mean, if you haven't eaten with him, like that's sorry. So it's interesting to me that someone like yourself would be like, hey, you know what? Bucks County is the spot. Like, why is that, do you think?
That's a good question.
Sorry.
And I mean, again, I think it's because, one, I'm so close to my family in Philadelphia. And
Birds.
a goal is mine is like to go give back to the city of my own way. Michelin just came to Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
We just won a Super Bowl. We are considered the #1 culinary destination now in the United States just this year.
Isn't this the centennial this year? Isn't it 200 years this year? Or 150? Because we're 2026, 1776.
150.
Philly might be celebrating something this year.
No,
it'd be 50 years from now.
Won't be a Super Bowl,
right?
I don't know. We'll do the math later.
But yeah, again, I love that disgusting, beautiful place of Philadelphia. And I always like
Philly.
being close to it. But I like to breathe, so I live in Bucks County.
Okay.
But it's also, again, what I like about Bucks County is, again, the breathing. Not have to walk down the street and cop sirens and all that stuff. But also, I'm very close to New York. I'm very close to Jersey, Washington. And it's like if I have a destination of, like, a spot that people want to come eat my food, I'm not too far. And I could do it in a setting and a way of that gives you city cooking without being in the city.
Yeah, because your location and like the Bucks County, sometimes it's like surprising to me when you go out to a restaurant and you're like, this guy's here, not in New York. Like, what's going on here? So I always wondered, what was it about Bucks County for you that you're like, I'm gonna go out there instead of jamming with I mean, it is a different pace.
It is. It's like, again, you better have your big boy pants on when you're going into cities, because again, it's cutthroat. And do I think I can live up to that? My humility now will be like, I need work. But people tell me all the time, why am I not in the city? So, I mean, I'm always going to be my worst critic. I can always be better. I can always make my food better. I can always do this better. And have I eaten places in the city where I'm like, why are they here? Yeah. But again, like, the dream, is to have multi-concepts.
Yeah, running at the same time.
Yeah.
Interesting. How far away do you think you are from that?
That's another great question. It's just finding the like-minded individuals. That's it. What do you want to do? Like, you know what I mean? It's
just
like
time and placement.
It's time placement, and not rushing it, because if I rush it, it's going to fail.
What do you think Bucks County needs, like food-wise? Like, what do you think we're lacking currently? Like, we have enough pizza places, right? But like, what kind of restaurants do we need?
Spontino is still the best in Bucks County.
Oh,
shout out to Rob.
It's really
Rob.
good.
Rob does. Rob. Yeah, that's
Rob has the best pizza in Bucks County.
It's fucking good.
Arguably to Philadelphia as well, other than
don't they have like a Spontino's in Philly too? Mm-hmm. So technically they're
yeah. So
in
again, shout out to Rob, because Rob does have the best pizza around.
Yeah. Rob's family's been Rob's studied pizza.
Yeah,
like
you can tell.
He's like his
he's a pizza nerd, and it's great. Again,
his dad's
having conversations with him back, I don't know, almost 10 years ago.
Did you ever eat at his dad's spot?
No.
Aldo's? I think I'm not going to speak out of turn here. I think that someone is still running. I think it's still open because it's still Aldo's. But when we were little kids, his dad was like where we got pizza. Yeah.
That's
shit.
I mean, good pizza,
So
especially
like one day I was standing at the Spontino's and I looked and I was like, oh, nah, okay. I was like, I put it in full circle because I remember seeing him there as a kid.
And it's funny because it's like pizza is just so good, right? And it's like really anything. It's like I can eat shitty pizza and like shitty pizza, but like when you have a real good pizza, you're like, yeah, that's a lot different.
The Spontino's is a place that you do what I call the planned over. There's take home, there's like the doggy bag, but then there's also a level above that, which is you aspire to this. It's called the planned over, where you order more food intentionally so you have some tomorrow. And I'll go in there, I'll get 4 pizzas.
As you should.
It's for me and to be in Ariel.
Yeah.
Because
like,
I'm going to put one down tonight.
I'm
I
going to
need
put
some tomorrow.
at the counter, actually.
Yeah. And when you
That
toast.
cute little counter that it's right in front of that beautiful pizza oven.
Yeah.
I'm going to put one right there.
And you can also go and eat. You can also eat at the restaurant, like the bar there or any of those spots. So you can like sit at that bar and order Spontino's down to the bar. Yeah. That's the move. Mm-hmm. If you so fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob is again, when I lived in Doylestown, I'd probably eat there at least once or twice a week.
I was eating there for a long time before I realized like who was behind it, and then once I realized it, because came from Philly, I was like, oh, this is like this is one operation here. No one. I'm like, didn't even put it together.
And the science behind the dough is
dough's everything.
The dough's absolutely you know, semolina. Everything's coming from Italy, and it's.
Do you ever go to Altamonte's, the Italian market?
No, up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I have been once. Yeah. I actually went with the twins. They had to get something. I did with a dinner I did with them way before when they first started. And I got like espresso or something like that. Yeah. But like I never like went through it all.
So the people that own Altamonte is also in this business, Alto Imports. And they're the largest importer of like Italian products like to the country on like the fine level, to the point that like
so they have
their mother, who was like the founder of the business, was knighted by the king or whoever in Italy last year for how much they've done for Italy from America, from sitting in America.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, really? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, like they're just having that cheese recall right now, and she's like, this doesn't even affect us. We get the wheels here and we grade it ourselves. We're not getting bag cheese.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Just 800-pound
wheel they do.
Pecorino in there.
And then they just got like some dude just
Yeah.
They
ever try to take the rind off of a fucking 800-pound Parmesan round?
Yeah, that dude's forearms and he's probably only arms.
Yeah, just arms. Popeye.
Yeah, he looks like a Looney Tune.
Yeah. Space Jam character.
What's your favorite cereal?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'm mildly lactose intolerant. Like I'll eat
even with like
cheese,
whole milk,
but I can't drink milks.
Even like the farm from the.
But don't get me wrong, I still do it.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
And then I just pay for it the next day.
Yeah.
Like every once in a blue moon, I'll be like, I want ice cream. Like I want cereal, and it's Reese's. Reese's
Puffs.
I always like to ask chefs that.
Yeah, because again, Reese's is also my favorite candy bar.
Okay, yeah, Reese's
in every which way except for white chocolate. I'm weirded by white chocolate. I just don't like it in a candy bar. I like it like on a dessert, but like
why does it got to be white? You know,
it's awkward.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, like why do we have to do everything?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, just
like white people are so privileged that they have to make a chocolate now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So you like Hershey? I mean, you know Reese's. You love a Reese's cup.
Yeah, Gilmar knows me.
Reese's.
you could derail me.
That's my one thing, like about eating. Like I can go straight carnivore, and when it comes down to it, right? If I really put the discipline in my roommate who lives, he does it, right? I'm like I could do that, But if it hits midnight, I'm like Gizmo.
You're a gremlin.
I am Gizmo at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get them wet. Don't feed them after midnight.
Or 2 o'clock in the morning, I roll over. I can't go back to sleep without some type of sugar intake of something like, what did I eat last night? Like Tasty Cake bars.
Damn, a Tasty Cake.
You know the cookie bars?
No, I don't know those.
Fire
I
things.
don't know
in the world,
those.
dude.
Oh, do the cookie bar? I don't necessarily dabble with that because I'll like just crash.
Oh, yeah.
Like it just shut me down. But the Tasty Cakes, like it's not the same as it was when we were kids.
No.
I'll be that old man that says that.
Yeah.
But I literally can't walk past a crimpet without buying it.
I love
Absolutely.
crimpets.
Yo,
Dude, the jelly
you
crimpet,
know
I
what's a
literally-
game changer?
if I go into
Cold
Wawa,
crimpets.
I can't help
Cold
it.
crimpets are game
Cold
changer.
ones?
In the fridge
Cold,
or
yes,
freezer?
try it. No, fridge. For
I
a
passed
couple
2
hours.
Wawas on the way home. That's
Yo,
big.
same.
Doylestown's big city.
Yeah.
You notice that Doylestown's big city now?
I lived here when that Wawa was.
Yeah,
this big.
yeah, it was like stressful to get into that
It
parking
was
lot back in the day.
terrible. There's the one in Yardley just like that too.
The Yardley one, I hope they never change it.
Yeah, that one's, I like it.
It's got to.
It's like a restaurant
Yeah.
depot.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. It's like you got to know what you're going in there for. And unfortunately, I probably won't make a lot of people happy saying this, but like people in Bucks County, right, are
hit us.
like, they're not like people from Philadelphia. Like how we walk is different from how people walk in Bucks County, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever come encounter with someone who's very like awkward, where it's like they don't know how to move in? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I'll be in a grocery store and they'll just stop. They'll go, all right, who's moving first? I'm like, dude, if you don't move.
I'm gonna kick your.
Yeah, so go this way and I go this way.
It's
See,
It's changing though now because where I live, there's a couple 4-way stop signs up in the sticks.
Yeah.
People are blowing stop signs now.
Oh.
Good for them.
It's like Philly has come up this way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
It's it's like it's just not coordinated. You know what I
everyone
mean?
thinks stop signs, if it's got a white rim around it, it's optional.
I
I'm
also
pretty
think
sure
it's a
everybody
part
thinks
of
that.
like me being who I am as a chef. Like I always have something to do.
Yeah,
Like
there's always-
and I have to get it done. All right. It's also I was born ADHD too. You know what I mean? That's why another reason I'm good at what I do. It's like that mean ADHD.
It's a superpower for you.
Yeah, I remember like the first time
We can't medicate people like you.
No, and
You got a little more.
I've already tried it, so it's
You're a
just
peacock. We got to let
yeah.
you fly.
Yeah, like I remember when my mom took me to the doctors, and they were like, "You're ADHD," and I'm like, "Duh." And then it was like 1994. Michael Jackson was on the MTV Music Awards,
Okay.
and I'm just dancing around like an ADHD kid, yeah, all that, right? And I finally get my first dose of Ritalin, and then all of a sudden I just sit in front of the TV. My mom's like, "Yep, that worked."
Damn.
Tranked him.
Tranked them.
Tranked 'em.
It's like baby Xanax.
Yeah. It's messed up because really all it was a bunch of boomers not being able to parent.
Yeah.
They were like, we're too busy for this shit. These
Yeah,
kids need
like,
to chill
these
out.
kids- what-
We did
what
drugs
is-
and we found ourselves. Let's get them drugs. That's what
Yeah.
boomers did. Boomers solved, dude, our parents solved everything with drugs.
Yeah.
Antibiotics. Oh, he's got strep throat.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He won't stop crying. Put rum on his mouth.
yeah, drugs. Send him to the nurse's office. Tom's Ritalin, drugs.
Yeah.
Dang, I ain't have that.
Yeah, dude, I guess you know what? Because your family's traditional. They're trad.
Yeah.
Like
They are.
people today, like when people are like, "Oh, I want to be a trad wife," like all they want to do, they want to be Guatemalan. That's what they're saying.
Those
The
are
good
facts.
life. It's a good life.
Yeah.
Like the way, like you.
You guys live forever, too.
Yeah,
And you never age.
Strong as shit. Stout people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy families. Tons of kids. Like people.
Yeah.
When they're like trad. I'm like, you just mean
Guatemala.
Yeah.
Guatemala?
Yeah.
Like, you
It's
just want to
true.
be happy and Catholic? Like what the hell?
Yeah.
You literally saying
Like
like they've been
Jesus is
doing
everything?
it for. You remember
Work in Jesus is everything.
They work in Jesus.
Work in Jesus.
and look how happy they are.
I know. It doesn't make any sense.
Everybody in America's like, we're so miserable.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at these people. They're
Like, do
working
you know
hard and
what
they're
it
having-
took for these people to get to where you're at and you're miserable?
Yeah.
That's another one. It's
I
like,
think it's like an evolution. Like life, like you trad, and then like the trad people are like revolt and they become boomers, hippies, and they
Yeah.
do drugs, and then they.
you know how many times I was like, you know what?
trad.
I'm going to move to South America
Yeah.
and just do the reverse.
It's a
Because
move.
I'm like, I want to go live in like Juarez. Let's go do it. 'Cause
Juarez?
I'm one of the guys.
My guy
that-
here's got ideas. We're gonna
right.
listen.
So I'm not the one, like, here, okay.
Juarez is a little different.
It's funny because I was just talking to my cooks about this, right?
Have you driven through
Right?
Juarez?
Okay, cool. So, you asked if I ever want to go on vacations, right? The vacations I want to go to is, like, the trenches of different countries.
Maduro's house is on Airbnb
Istanbul.
right now.
I want to go to Istanbul. I want to go to Juarez. I want to go to, just like the known, just trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing about the places that are considered the trenches, every time I go there, it's such a good time. I don't want people to go there.
No,
I've literally been places where I told Gilmore, I'm like, it was really good, but we can't have any of us go there. Like Albania's like that. We were hiking, like I was hiking through the Albanian Alps, and stopped and used, like there was like a hut, and they were selling Coca-Colas out of the creek, like that ran through their house.
God damn.
And I was like, bro, here's $20.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to make your week. I don't even care. Like, this is the coolest thing. I'm seeing the sunset. And then it's like, you haven't seen Americans in weeks. And then you're like, if they find out about this, we're going to ruin it.
Yeah. Facts.
You like you get to Durrës or like someplace like that on the Mediterranean. You're like, the restaurants on the water and like people fishing and stuff. And you're like, literally across the Mediterranean in like Greece or somebody is paying 50x what I paid for the same meal, and they had to make a reservation 6 months ago. But like, you're literally just across the water in a country that like Liam Neeson deemed kind of dangerous, and it's not at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taken, dude, ruined it.
Yeah.
But Juarez, not that type of place.
Listen, I just
travel through Juarez, you're literally like, I swear to God, I hope they don't notice I'm American.
No, I want to be able to say that. Here's the thing. I was like, I want to rent a home in Juarez for 6 months and live to say I did that.
I think that's a different than a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
That's embedding.
That's different. Yeah.
Like I went to
And
Chicago.
they know you definitely don't work for CIA.
When I went to Chicago, right? Like I wanted to go see O Block. Just again, I have like this thrill seeking of like trenches. I don't know why. I just want to be in it.
I think it's just you, dude.
It's me. It's fine.
Dude, next episode we're gonna recap Juarez.
Yeah. Let us know how it went.
I hope you do that. Road trip, a glizzy road trip, and like accidentally wake up in Juarez.
Yes. I stopped for tacos.
Yeah, and then the taco, they were tricky tacos.
Yeah.
And then you just wake up and there's like a rooster pecking you.
I'm pretty sure if I explained that, like, this is why I'm here and I really want to be here, and they'd be like, that's my guy. He's cool.
You're definitely the type of guy that I think you could go into places and environments like that, and the dudes will be like, yeah, you could stay. We'll put him over at the corner over there.
Yeah, because it's...
My favorite thing to see now is like people post these joke videos where they'll go to China and they'll be like, I'm in my Chinese uncle arc. And it'll literally just be them squatting, smoking cigarettes, like watching Chinese dudes play chess.
Yeah.
And like you're like, and they'll stand there with their arm behind their back.
No.
Stand there like that? And it's like, it's so stereotypical, but like there's dudes that like go and then like, this is me now.
Yeah, dude.
I sent him to Gilmore. I'm like, this guy's that.
China's having a moment right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad there.
No, probably not.
It's probably all right.
Yeah, it's probably all right.
It's probably
there's places like that everywhere. I know. It's like when you think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have anything important to tell us? Like, did we cover it all?
Covered it.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think.
Dude, I love hanging out with you.
Yeah, for real. We gotta go eat at his. I gotta go eat there more often.
Yeah, I think it's been a month for me. The holidays are rough. So you can't go to your routine places. You don't want to, because it's like the seasonal diners are out. And you're like, God damn, I don't know if I can listen to that.
Yeah,
I like to eat at the bar too. That's also a thing I do at nice restaurants. Like I'll go to and that's just I'd rather sit at the bar. Yeah, because you're gonna like connect with the bartender. They're gonna recognize real. Like the Carver's Ritlin, best like kind of my spot right now.
Oh yeah,
the bar, brunch, in and out, clean up.
It just got redone,
what
right?
Was it? Wait, what was the
Carversville Inn?
No, what do you go there for?
Brunch. It's like simple. Sit at the bar, get in and out. No, it's like the people come in later in the day. I'll get there.
Like you would attend brunch?
I attend brunch. Is that what you're saying? Only there. That's the only brunch I go to. And it's honestly because, like, my wife usually cooks all the time. I'll be like, I could really do some breakfast right now, but, you know, you cooked every breakfast.
I think I had breakfast for dinner for, like, 2 weeks, like 3 days a week at least, because I've just been making, like, a massive amount of eggs.
And bacon.
Sausage. I'm a sausage.
Your sausage?
Yeah. Yeah. Good smoked sausage.
That's usually how breakfast or dinner starts at our house. I'm like, can we also get some bacon?
Yeah.
Like, I might as well just make fucking breakfast. I'm not going to
Yeah.
also make bacon.
And, like, you can't go, like, breakfast for dinner. Well, my dinner is also 11 o'clock at night. So
Yeah, you're on Spanish dinner.
Yeah, you're different.
Yeah. And breakfast for dinner is so fire. And
It's
like,
underrated.
Yeah. And, like, I'll go home and, like, I don't feel like doing it, but I'm like, scrambled eggs and
Do you cheese
Cooper
them?
Sharp American.
Okay.
Oh,
Come on.
Yeah.
And good smoked
He comes
sausage,
over and just smacks
dude.
me.
Yeah. Sometimes
Are you
throw in a
sweet
bagel.
sausage? Or
I
spicy?
like smoked.
Oh, the
Smoked.
smoked,
Yeah.
okay. I might have asked that already.
Yeah.
I blacked out. Breakfast or dinner. I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, so I like it smoked. I like chorizo. Chorizo's good.
What are you eating tonight when you get out of here?
The
Obviously.
way I'm talking about, probably breakfast at this point. Yeah. Or Wawa.
or
Wow,
Wawa.
get some tasty cakes.
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we could promote the Glizzy event, but we don't have a date yet. We'll
Yeah,
figure that out.
thanks. We'll figure it out.
Figure that one out.
We gotta make it happen.
Coming soon. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So this was Chef Rob
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Greystone.
Yeah, dude.
Chef Rob McNally. He's on Instagram, dude. You can connect. He has actually quite a number of followers. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember how many, but people know him.
Almost 18,000.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
It's all organic too.
It's sick.
All my work
Yeah, that's the truth. And there's the dog.
and my dog.
All
All my food.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Thank everyone for
Thank
listening.
you for having me.
This was Chef Rob, Gilmar, Andrew, Bucks Townies, Rambo on the floor
Let's
per
go.
usual. Thanks for listening. Hit that subscribe button. We're rebuilding the audience because we're not publishing the content to where the No Prisoners was. So we're like rebuilding the subscribers. And that stuff is really helpful for us for like who we're having on the show and things like that. Because we have a lot of people scheduled and there's a lot of momentum right now. And if anyone has any ideas on who we can have on, we're looking for a lot of like politicians and, you know, we want to talk to police chiefs and we want to get into the Bucks County market more.
One more the opposite of that one.
Yeah.
Like anything cops and that all.
Well, we got to, yeah,
Just
we got,
kidding, I don't live like that.
we had to bring you, we'd bring you on to attract them in. It's like Gotham City.
Yeah.
We brought in the Joker
Yeah.
and now Batman. will
Yeah.
be
Now all of a sudden doors kicked in.
in. No, dude.
That would be a great way to end the episode.
just SWAT
Just-
just rolls in, gets
yeah.
swatted.
Knock
dude.
twice and then boom. It
Yeah.
would fly in.
It's Tina.
Yeah. He still didn't curse though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He still didn't curse.
Yeah, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.